Hi, welcome to another episode of Rideshare Ramblings. I'm Patricia Tone, and this is the Learn How to Drive edition. This is video number 3. Now, okay, I said some things in video number 2. Now, in number 3, I read something where there's also a thing called hand over hand steering. And that one says you're supposed to be at 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock, right? 8 between the 9 and the 7, and 4 o'clock between the 3 and the 5. So that's like this, right? 8 and 4, 8 and 4. So for this one, it says at 8 and 4, you use these when you're driving at a low speed, or when you're trying to park maybe, and when you are recovering from a skid. Now, if you know, in funny weather or something, things like that, and you need to get home, you go to 8 and 4. You go to 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock on the steering wheel to recover from skidding. Maybe somebody almost hit you, or maybe you almost hit somebody, or maybe the weather, whatever. If you go to 8 and 4, you should be able to maneuver your steering wheel safely. That's what I'm thinking, safely. And so this, for me, you know, reading all these information, it's a little confusing, because one thing say another, and then another thing say the other. So, you know, I can see why some of y'all drive the way y'all drive, because some of these instructions are a little confusing, Now, there's also one more thing called one-hand steering. And this one is for when you are trying to back up, right, and park. When you're trying to park in reverse, like parallel park or something like that. That's one time where you can have a one-hand steering situation. And the other is if you are driving a vehicle that requires one hand to be on the steering wheel and the other hand to be on the stick, right? Some of y'all don't know how to drive a stick, so that might be a car. Very few cars now are sticks anymore, but if you're driving a truck or something like that and you have to shift gears, so you have to use that other hand to shift the gear and drive one-handed on the steering wheel. So those are the only two instances that you really should have one hand on the steering wheel. So that's to back up, parallel park, or to use the other hand for shifting the gear, something like that. So that's the one-handed steering wheel. So what have we learned today? There's 3 types of steering wheels altogether. According to the first video I had, you had a 9 and a 3. This video, you have an 8 and a 4, and a one hand and a stick, right? So remember that when you are driving, just be sure that at all times, make sure you are doing the right thing. You know, you don't need to be out there driving fast and running over people like we see everywhere. Because where y'all going? Where y'all going if everybody don't have no job? Where y'all going? Slow down. Okay, that's all I'm going to get into for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please remember to hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave a comment, share this video with your friends, especially if they are learning how to drive, or if you know somebody who thinks they can drive, they might need to learn how to drive, right? Thank you for watching Rideshare Ramblings. I'm Patricia Tone. I'll see you next time.